I would just add this. When Bob says turn away from the thoughts, yeah, and you identified that turning away, yeah, as turning away to the now, turning away to the absolute presence, the absolute now, yeah. There's something quite remarkable about being, I don't know, I'll try and put it this way, but being acutely present. Acutely present. Thought can't even arise. Thought needs the concept of time and space to literally arise. Without the concept, because it is only a concept, time, space, right? Without the concept, yeah, the thought can't even appear. I'm talking about in the absolute immediacy of right here, right now.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a bit, you know, it's like being, you know, so taken by something, whatever the something is, by something that's occurring in the immediacy of now, so taken by it that all of the attention, all of everything is just wide open to whatever that is, and there's no room for thought. Not even needed, actually. Thought's not even needed. Just
yes.
Just
yeah.
And there's a knowing in the immediacy of now that's not a dualistic knowing. There is a knowing. Yeah. So that's what I just said is very difficult to put into words, but I mean, I gave it a crack, but
I totally get it.
Yeah.
I actually had that realization today, funnily enough, Terry. I blew my mind that you were saying that, because I realized that not a single part of my experience like requires thought primarily. Like thought always comes after every element of my experience. Like thought is not primary to any part of my direct experience.
It's you know, it's the paradox again. Yeah. Without thought, let's just assume for the rest of our life, there's three of us sitting here. For the rest of our life, from the moment I clap my hands, the three of us never had one single solitary thought ever again. Ever again. Not one thought arose. No visions, no inner dialogue, nada, nothing. What would that experience be like, you reckon?
Bliss?
Hey?
Bliss?
What do you reckon, Terry?
What do I reckon? Yeah. I already know what it would be like. It would just be freedom in a particular way. Freedom, yeah.
Okay,
just nothing.
So look, I'm
not
glad,
nothing either.
I'm glad both of you said that, because I would say the exact opposite. The exact opposite. It's an assumption. You're assuming that it would be freedom. Connor, you're assuming it would be bliss. Yeah, you are. You are.
Yeah.
Do you guys both realize that in the absence of thought, your understanding, even your vision, the universe, your world stops, disappears. What's a tree without a thought?
A tree. It's just, yeah,
experiencing.
right. It's not, yeah.
Yeah, but you still need the thought. Still needs to be an underlying knowing of what is. See, look, what's the difference between someone who's come to see someone who hasn't? The person who hasn't come to see, they live in a world of duality only. And worse, they don't even know that. No clue that that's what the case is. Yeah. Somebody who has come to see understands absolutely non-dual and yet live in a world of duality. They know duality and they know non-dual. Without a thought, like, see, without sight, everything goes black, doesn't it? Can't see, everything would be black. So sight's pretty damn good. It's pretty good to be able to see. Yeah, because without it, it'd just be black. Yeah, and I'm trying to get you to equate or understand what it would be like, what it would be truly like to have an existence without one single solitary thought. And we don't realize the significance of thought. Thought's still needed. We still need to be able to think. It's not like we arrive in this place, you know, that people are calling enlightenment and there's no more thoughts anymore. That's bullshit. That's just not the case. It's not the case. Ask Bob, ask any teacher. Thoughts still happen. Yeah. And thinking is a useful instrument. It's a useful tool, as is seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling. It's a useful instrument.
Terrence, just on that, so the difference between, say, a realized being versus someone in duality is literally the only difference is thoughts still arise. It's just that thoughts that reference the imagined me are seen through.
Correct.
Yeah.
Hello. And they're seen through. They only have to be seen through once, but that's not to say that they don't need to be seen through time and again for a while.
Yeah.
They can pop back up again, right? That's why you'll hear people say, oh, I'm swinging. 1 minute I've got it, the next minute I haven't, blah, blah, you know. It can take a while, yeah, for it to settle. So it see, look, here's the difference, right? The only difference, Connor, Terry, between you guys and me, the only difference is you guys think there's a difference. That's the only difference.
Yeah.
That's the only difference. What I'm absolutely saying is there is no difference. I don't have anything you don't already have. I don't. You're sitting there seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling. You're conscious and aware, and so too am I. Hello. Yeah, you guys still think there's a difference. Not that you're thinking there's a difference, but thoughts are still arising. Believe by thought. There's an entity that's believing. I'm trying to get you to see the power of the mind. I'm trying to get you to see the power of thoughts. Do you understand? Like, in the absence of thoughts, because you guys both believe there's a universe out there. You do. You do. There's a sun and the moon and the stars and the this and the that and everything that's on the planet. Like, you guys believe that. Yeah. Yet in the absence of thought, all of that stops. In the absence of thought, it's non-dual. And that non-dual, the absence of thoughts, yeah, can be experienced, yes, absolutely. And all it is the absence of thoughts. Yeah. That's non-dual.